Hello, yogis. Anybody out there? It's okay if you're not. I am going to practice. Hi, Ashley. Finally, mass. Oh, made it back. Love it. Yeah. I'm happy to have you back too. I love this class. Usually I need to burn a little bit of energy at the end of the day. And it really gets me moving. So I'm always thrilled to be able to practice and burn some of that energy, focus that mind back in. I need it. Need it. Okay. So as we take this practice tonight, you might have 2 blocks. You can always use books or some cans of soup if you need them, whatever works for you. Just for some of these deeper stretches. If you don't need them or don't use them or don't have them, just be careful to modify and just make sure you take care of your body. There is such a thing as overstretching, and we definitely don't want to get into that, right? That can leave us a little sore. Hi, Kitchen. So as we find our seat tonight, I'm going to move right back into my spot. Good. I have my 2 blocks and a blanket that we can sit up on. And again, as you find your seat, just rock the sit bones a little bit side to side. Nice. Just making sure this is working, and it is. Excuse me, cat. And just allow yourself to take your seat. We're going to start the seat tonight by bringing the soles of the feet together, coming right into that Baddha Konasana. And again, just allow a little bit of that rocking. And then just take a length in the spine, so let the sit bones drop down into the earth. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears. And you might soften the gaze or close the eyes. And just notice how you feel. Feel the length into the spine and the relaxing of the hips, the knees towards the earth. And that connection of the soles of the feet. Yeah, just feel that. And drop into your practice. Just drop into your body. And just settle. Let the day, let the thoughts, let the energy, let the to-do list, let it go. And just give yourself this time to just be. And just allow the body to settle, and yet also sitting up, back muscles lifting gently, the shoulders melting away from the ears. And just notice the breath in your body. Notice how it's moving in your body. And just begin to shape it a little bit. This practice of breathing, of pranayama, is really taking a little bit of control of the breath, or that prana energy that runs through our bodies, and kind of directing it a little bit more, so it's not as wild and as all over the place, that monkey mind. And just sort of helps us bring the mind into our bodies and let that prana kind of balance out in our bodies. And from here, just take a nice breath, an inhale that sits you a little taller, and then exhale, open the mouth and sigh out. And again, take that inhale, allowing you to sit a little taller, and that exhale, sighing out. And one more like that, just a nice cleansing of the breath. That exhale, sighing out through the mouth, drawing the belly in. And then just keep the mouth closed as you breathe in and out through the nose. And we're going to take this breath into that breath of Ujjayi Pranayama. It's a breath of vibration, of sound, of heat. That narrowing into the back of the throat. that constriction into the back of the throat so that the air passes through a smaller passage, right? Creating sound, warming that air, warming that breath, creating vibration. And just connect to this breath. Inhales and exhales, slow and even. Listen to the breath. That helps keep our brain present, keep our brain focused here. That vibration kind of calms us into this practice as well, relaxing us. Again, take another breath. Really dropping into our bodies after the day. Just let ourselves come home, right? Come home to our bodies. Take a nice inhale here, sit a little bit taller, and then exhale, just begin to fold forward. So hands might come to the ankles, they might wrap around the toes, they might come down onto the earth. Whatever it is for you, begin to just let the head go. A little bit of that rocking side to side. Just feel the space into the back of the body. Just be curious as you shift a little bit, opening up the body, connecting to the breath. Good. And then from here, come back to neutral. Take another inhale, but let it lengthen the spine so you get long into the side of the body. And then exhale back into this forward fold, this Baddha Konasana. Take another breath and inhale as it lengthens you. Feel that length into the spine. And then exhale as it melts you forward again. One more just like that. That inhale, lifting you up. And that exhale, melting you forward. From here, very slowly draw the belly in. Good, coming all the way up. And we're going to take these arms and let them follow. As you take that nice inhale, reach long. And take that exhale, lift the belly, relax the shoulders. Take another breath, that inhale. And again, that exhale, lifting the belly button in and up, relaxing the shoulders. Take a nice inhale here. We're going to take this right arm down to the earth and this left arm sweeps up. And stay there as you exhale, opening up the front of the body. So these arms, think about the fingertips kind of in line with each other, the shoulders opening up, the shoulder blades drawing down the back of the body, and that belly button lifting up. Try to keep both sides of the body long so you're not collapsing into that right side, but lengthening. Take another breath, inhale. And now exhale over to that side stretch, letting that arm reach long. And just take your breath there. And again. Beautiful. Now, taking this top arm with that next inhale, let that hand cup that knee on the exhale. Lengthen the spine nice and long, and then just kind of bow over that right knee a little bit with the exhale, reaching through the spine. Two more like that. A little bit of an inhale lifts you up, and that exhale melts you down, getting that nice stretch into the whole left side of your body. One more like that. Inhale. And that exhale. Love it. Now we're going to unravel. We're going to begin to open back up again. The chest opens. That left arm reaches back up to the sky. We're on that nice angle. Shoulder blades down the back of the body. Take a breath. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Take both arms up slow, reaching up. Taking the exhale, lifting the pelvic floor. Take another breath. Inhale. And then take this left arm down alongside your body, and that right arm reaches up. But instead of going over, we're kind of taking it on that angle again. So fingertip to fingertip, they're kind of in a line. The shoulders stacking over, the heart is open. Take your breath, feel the sensation, a little bit of that effort, that connection of the feet. One more breath. That inhale, open the chest. This time on the exhale, take that top arm over and get that stretch. Not collapsing, but lift the pelvic floor. Nice big stretch. Stay with the pranayama. Ujjayi pranayama, focusing the mind, focusing that energy, that prana. Good, one more breath. Beautiful. Now take this top arm again. Reach it up, opening up, but then take it across to the outside of that left knee. Good. Lengthen the spine, taking a little bit of energy long, and then taking a twist there as you kind of reach over that left knee. Take your breath for 2 more. Inhale to lengthen a little bit. Exhale that twist as you breathe into the whole right side of your body. One more inhale. A little bit more of that twist, drawing the belly in on that exhale. Beautiful. And then we're slowly unraveling. As we do, the chest begins to open back up and that top arm reaches out. So again, here's that angle of the arms. Fingertip to fingertip, shoulders stacking over one another. Take a breath, inhale. Beautiful. And then slowly use the core. Bring both arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to your heart center and just bow into the sweetness of our practice. Usually for me, I'm just so grateful to have arrived from the world, coming back to this sanctuary of my practice of yoga. Good. One more breath here. Love it. From here, we're going to move. So we're going to come hands and knees, just shifting. You can always have a blanket for your knees for later if you like. Those hands come underneath the shoulders, really spread those fingers. So you can really open up the fingertips, spread the palms. There's a little bit of cupping of the fingers. We're going to take an inhale, come right into cow, but curl the toes under, lifting the chest. Should feel good. And then exhale, release the toes and round into that cat. And again, like that inhale, toes curl under the shoulders, the chest. They expand and open. And then exhale, release the toes, rounding into the back of the body. Good. 2 more like that. That inhale opens up our chest. And that exhale releases and rounds our spine. Good. 1 more. Get that energy from the toes through the back of the body up into the chest. Release the toes. Exhale, round into that back. Beautiful. From here, take that inhale, round the curl the toes under, engage those inner thighs, get the spine nice and long, and then lift these knees to a hover. Lifting the pelvic floor, spine is long, belly is drawing in. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Inhales and exhales. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in, focus the mind. 1 more. Inhale. Stay for that exhale. Take a nice inhale. Downward facing dog as you melt into the heels with the exhale. And just shift your feet if you want them a little wider, then do. Pedal the body a little bit. And just take that time to feel the back of the body. Feel the breath, spreading the fingers as you push down into the pointer finger and thumb a little bit more, helping you get a little external rotation of the arms. Breath into the neck. From here, we're going to take these heels and we're going to drop them over to the right. So you're kind of taking your legs and you're coming into the side. Take a nice inhale, push out of the hands, push back a little bit, get that stretch into the left side of the body. Take another breath, inhale, find it, explore it, draw the belly in with that exhale. Beautiful, slowly come back through to that downward facing dog. Heels are lifted, exhale, heels melt down towards the earth. Beautiful, take that movement again. So inhale, heels shift over to the left now. They're a little stacked, push out of the hands on that inhale. And melt into that whole right side of the body on that exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And that exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Roll back to center, lifting the heels. Exhale down into the heels. Love it. Inhale, flow through. First plank. Should feel good after holding that dog. Exhale, belly draws to spine. Inhale again, lengthen and take that breath. Draw the belly button in on the exhale. One more, you've got this. Inhale. Building heat, exhale. Beautiful. From here, bring that right knee down to the earth. Make a little kickstand with that right foot. Right hand comes a bit to the center of the mat. Left heel comes down, and then reach out of this into that side plank, that knee down side plank. Arms lift to the sky. That same thing. Hands to fingertips. Heart is open. Take another breath. Inhale. And with the exhale, take that arm over your head. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Draw the belly in. Take a nice inhale. And then hands come down, come back, plank. Exhale into it. You got it. Inhale. Coming to the other side. Left knee comes down. Little kickstand of that back foot. Right heel comes down onto the earth. Left hand into the middle of the mat. And then open up to this. Feel the energy into the legs and from the fingertips to fingertips. Take the breath. Each side is different. Stay long into the side bodies. Focus your mind to the breath. One more breath. Inhale. And with the exhale, take that arm long over that ear. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Come back. Find that plank. Take a nice inhale. Knees come down. Keep the toes curled. We're going to slide back towards that child's pose. We're getting a nice stretch into the feet. Bow down to the earth. Open up the arms. Let the chest melt. Let that day just slip off of you. 2 more breaths here. Feel the rise, the fall. Stay connected. 1 more breath. Beautiful. From here, come back up. Tabletop toes are still curled under. We're going to exhale into that downward facing dog. Let the head go. Take a nice inhale. Gaze goes forward. Soften the knees. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. And arrive. Lengthen that spine. Get that nice extra length. Exhale, melt and release. Uttanasana. Again, inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. That nice half lift. And exhale into that Uttanasana. Opening up the body. 1 more time. Half lift to lengthen. And exhale, melting in. Beautiful. Hands down onto the mat or those props. We're going to take that left arm down between the feet. And you can always tent those fingers to get a little bit more length. We're going to take this right arm out to that T. Pause there. Get the muscles behind the shoulder working. Draw the belly in. Bend that left knee a little bit. And then open up. So kind of again, stacking those shoulders. Fingertip to fingertip. Energy down the outside of that right leg. Belly drawing in. 2 more breaths. Just where can you find that sweetness of the practice, that focus of the mind? 1 more. Beautiful. Bring that hand down slowly. Legs go long again. Take that half lift. Just flow into it. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale. Ever opening up, right? Right hand comes down to the earth or a prop. Tent the fingertips a little bit. Draw the belly in. Take that left arm out to the side. Pause there. Get that nice energy, core back of body. And begin to bend that right knee. And then take this arm up to the sky. A little bit of that twist. Stacking the shoulders, fingertip to fingertip. 2 more breaths. Stay relaxed. 1 more inhale. And then exhale. Back down to that forward fold. Find that half lift. Roll to it. And exhale. Melt and release. Beautiful. Bring the feet a little bit more underneath you. We're going to take both arms out to that T. And we're going to kind of sit into a little bit of that chair pose. Tuck the tail. Lift the belly. Arms nice and open. Take your breath there. Inhale. And that exhale, lengthen the neck. Get that energy, fingertip to fingertip. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Beautiful. Stay for that exhale. Take an inhale. Come all the way up. Open up that heart at the top. And exhale. Hands come to your heart center and just pause there. Just feel that body. Take the breath. Tap back in. Feel the heat. Feel the day. Let it slip off of you. Each time the mind wants to go back to the day, back to the past, bring it to this present moment. Should feel good. Bring the feet a little bit more underneath you if they're wide. We're going to sit back into that chair pose. So arms can scoop down and then reach them around. This time the arms out in front. Take your breath there. Inhale. And exhale. Weight shifts to the back of the feet a little bit. Inhale. The heels of the feet. Exhale. I always like to take a little breath here. One more. Inhale. And fold forward on that exhale. Nice release. Good. Half lift. Lengthens us. Plant the hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Exhale into it. Inhale. Come through to that plank. We're going to exhale, lower down all the way. Knees can always come down. Sorry, I'm kind of moving my blocks. And then hands underneath the shoulders, tops of feet, push down into the earth. And inhale to this first cobra. Exhale, melt and release. Elbows close to the body. Two more. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Good. One more like that. That inhale opens up that heart. Exhale, release. So here we go. Inhale, lift the chest, curl the toes under, slide back however you like, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Find the breath. Settle the body, settle the mind. Good. Two more breaths here as you push out of the arms. Through the shoulders, spread the sit bones, melt down into the heels. Beautiful. Taking that gaze forward, soften the knees, step or hop. Lengthen as you arrive. Melt into that forward fold. Get that space. From here, we're going to root to rise. So those arms come out to the side, and then they keep going all the way up to the sky. Open up that heart. And then hands come to your heart center as you bow in. Take another breath. Inhale, sweep all the way out and up. And dive forward on that exhale, Uttanasana. Half lift, spine goes long. And we're going to step this right foot back nice and long. Get that length into the spine. Inhale. Stay with the belly drawing in on that exhale. Take that right knee down, exhale, and sweep the arms up on that inhale. Open up the heart as you exhale, taking this nice Anjali Asana, this knee down lunge. Take another breath. Beautiful. From here, take an inhale, bring the palms together at the top. Exhale, bring them down to your heart center. Push the palms together, lift the chest a little bit. Inhale. Beautiful. Now take that right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Push the palms together again. Left elbow reaches for the sky. Right elbow pushes to the outside of that knee. Relax into it. Stacking the shoulders. One more breath. Good. Slowly unravel. Taking both arms up to the sky. Hands come down. Step back to your plank. Take your breath, inhale, and lower down as you like, halfway or all the way. Lifting to that cobra and melting back down. Taking another breath, inhale, lift. Beautiful, exhale to lower. One more, just like that. That inhale lifts us up. That exhale releases us down. Take that inhale again, lift the chest, and then push back, finding your way downward facing dog. Pedal around a little bit. Push out of the hands. Reestablish your practice. I think we lost a little service there, so if it came back, I hope you can continue practicing with me. Good. Now from here, we're going to take that right leg and we're going to reach it out behind us. And as we do, melt down into that left heel. Get that extra length in through the arms. Now from here, we're going to keep that right leg long, and we're going to open up that hip, stacking the hips a little bit and pushing through the heel, right leg and down into the left heel. Get that nice energy into the hips, open it up. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale and then bend this right knee and step it through on the exhale. We're on the other side. Take that breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, draw the belly in. Inhale as you lengthen. And then that left knee comes down as you exhale. Sweep the arms up. Get that nice big reach as you open up that heart. Exhale here. One more breath, Anjali Asana, opening up. Take a nice inhale, bring the palms together. Get that energy. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Keep that energy. Take a nice breath to lengthen. Inhale, cross that left elbow over the right knee as you exhale. Pushing the palms together, drawing the belly in, taking this twist. Right elbow kind of reaches for the sky, left elbow into the outer edge of that right knee. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful, slow and controlled. Sweep the arms back up to the sky, opening up, and hands come down to the earth. Step forward. Lengthen as you arrive and melt as you release. And from here, take and bring these feet a little bit wider, so heel toeing them, opening them up, and toes turn out slightly. So as you turn those toes out, just lengthen the spine and then sit into that malasana. Elbows come on to the tops of the knees. There's a nice shifting back and forth. If you have it and it feels right in your practice, you can sit a little bit lower, bring the palms together or even the knuckles together and opening up those knees. Take your breath. Nice focused breath coming into your body. Nothing else to think about right now. One more breath. Beautiful. Opening up those thighs. Hands come down. Toes begin to turn back forward as you melt into this forward fold. Heel toe the feet back underneath you a little bit. Take a nice half lift to lengthen and melt. Uttanasana. And root to rise again. Draw the belly in. Arms go out to the side. Reaching for the sky. Open it up at the top. And then hands come to your heart center and just bow into that. Pausing. Feel the breath. Stay with the breath. One more breath here. Beautiful. From here, feet come back underneath you a little bit if they were wide. We're going to sit down into that chair again. So take a nice inhale, let the arms sweep down, and then exhale, sit into your chair. Take that breath, inhale, and that exhale. One more breath, inhale, and that exhale. Good, now stay here. We're gonna take that inhale, and we're gonna twist to the right, opening up these arms. Heart opens, sit into this, knees are even. One more breath, inhale, and then exhale, reach the arms long. Take another inhale, and open up, twisting to the left. Take another breath, inhale. Good, stay for the exhale. Good, take a nice inhale. Exhale back. Inhale and fold forward. It should feel really good as you release into this and exhale. Beautiful half lift. Planting the hands, step that left foot back nice and long. Take that breath. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Gaze out in front. So on this side, focus. We're going to take these arms, reach them out towards that T, but we're going to keep coming all the way up, coming into that crescent lunge, that high lunge. Feel the energy from that back foot. Focus the gaze out in front. Relax the arms. Beautiful. Take a breath. Inhale. And that exhale. Take another inhale. Arms reach for the sky. Palms come together. And as you exhale, bring the hands through your heart center. Come a little bit more forward. Left elbow over to the outside of that right knee. Push the palms together and take this twist. Strong back leg. Focus your body. Focus your mind. One more breath. And ever so slowly, left hand comes down to the earth. Right arm opens to the sky. So there's that nice energy that we keep finding. Take your breath. Inhale. And that exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring that arm down. Step back to that plank. Lower down as you like. Inhale to lengthen that plank and exhale all the way or halfway. Upward dog or cobra. And sliding back. Downward facing dog. Just feel your way back into this downward facing dog. Should feel good. Just take a few breaths there, getting length into the spine, softness into the neck, melting down into the heels. And here we go. We're going to take this left leg. We're going to reach it out behind us, right? So flex through that left heel, melt down into that right heel. Lift the belly, get strong energy through the arms, and stack the hips, but keeping that left leg long as well. Feel the front of the left thigh and hip opening. Good. One more breath. Now from here, take that nice inhale and then step this left foot through the hands on the exhales. We arrive at the other side. Take that nice lunge and that breath. Good. Focus the gaze out in front. And then take these arms out to that T and slowly up to that high lunge. Take your breath as you arrive, settling into it. Finding that balance, that stance. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Take that inhale. Bring these palms together at the top. As you exhale through your heart center, take that right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Push through the back heel and take this nice twist here. Focus. Strong back leg. Palms pushing together. One more breath. Now slowly bring that right hand down to the earth, to the inside of that left foot, and left hand reaches up to the sky. Big stretch into the hip. Nice energy from the hand to the hand. One more breath. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. And hand comes down on that exhale. Step forward. Lengthen out. And melt into that forward fold, that Uttanasana. Just pausing there. Bring the feet just a little bit wider. And this time keep the toes in line. So take out in front, not turned out. We're going to take pointer finger and middle finger, wrap them around that big toe. Take a nice half lift to lengthen, and then melt into this forward fold, letting the body go. Elbows can reach out to the side. And if it doesn't work to reach around the toes, let's take those hands down the back of the legs or even a little bind. Find what's right for you. It's just a little bit more of a bind, a forward fold that you breathe into, you soften into. Good. Just take a few more breaths. Bring the mind into the body, letting the day just wash off of you with that breath. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And the exhales forward you fold you forward. 1 more. And that exhale. Good. From here, planting the hands onto the earth. Bring the feet a little bit more underneath you. Get that half lift to lengthen. Planting the hands. We're going to step this right foot back. And we're going to bring this right heel down onto the earth. Left knee over that ankle. Energy from that back foot to the pelvic floor, from this left leg to the pelvic floor. Leading with the right arm, we're going to lift up and find warrior 2. Yeah, feel this pelvic, this hips externally rotating, this length into the front of the body, the shoulders opening as those arms reach into that T. Relax the neck. Find the breath. Good. 1 more breath here. Just feel that space. Exhale, maybe a little bit deeper. Good. And then from here, we're going to take this left leg. We're going to lengthen it long. So as you do, again, lots of energy. That front of the body opening, the tail tucking under just a little bit. Feel the feet. Let them relax, but also let them grip. Let them be a part of the activity. Good. Now, take this back arm, bring it to that right thigh. This left palm turns up and reverse the triangle, but by reaching length into the whole left side of the body and not collapsing into this right side. Feel the breath. Open up the chest. Good. And again. 1 more breath. Just stay lengthening. And then keep these legs as we move into triangle pose. Take the arm a little bit longer into that reach. And then slide. Remember these arms? Keeping that same energy. Stacking the shoulders. Opening up the whole front of the body. Maybe the gaze goes up. Or maybe the gaze goes down. Keep lifting and opening, almost leaning in to an imaginary wall behind you. Stay with the breath for 2. It's a lot, but focusing the mind, nothing else to think about. And 1 more breath. Beautiful. Bend that left knee. We're going to bring the hands down onto the earth. We're going to walk that left foot over to the left a little bit. And we're going to just come in to this lizard pose. So that long spine, that left knee, let it kind of wrap and touch your left shoulder. Take your breath here, inhale. And then that right knee can come down to the earth for that exhale. And if you like, you can always take it deeper. I'm just going to show it from this side. So that left knee is connecting to that left shoulder, right? It's not splaying out or collapsing. If you want to take it deeper, you can always bring the forearms down to the earth or even down to a prop, keeping that left knee close to the left shoulder. Whatever it is for you, just take a few breaths there. Nothing forceful, nothing overdone. Good. 1 more breath. And then slowly coming back up, curling the right toes under, lifting the right knee. Now really finding some nice energy here and spring forward, step forward, feet are wide, and melt again. Forward fold, feet nice and wide. From here, we're going to lift the soles of the feet, placing the palms facing up underneath the feet. Each foot, just find that space. Maybe the toes go all the way to the crease of the wrist. Maybe it's a little bit more by the fingertips. Maybe it's not at all. Don't judge it. Just be where you are today. Take a nice inhale to lengthen and exhale. Melt into that forward fold. Breathing in and out. Relax as much as possible. Try not to judge it. Letting go of the day, letting go of all of that judgment or that need to do more. Just be present. One more breath. Slowly releasing the hands from underneath the feet. Good. Heel toe the feet back underneath you. We're going to take a half lift here just to lengthen. Melt and release into that Uttanasana. And this time just root to rise again all the way out and up. Get that length into the body. We need it. We haven't stood up in a while. Open up that heart. And then exhale. Hands come down to your heart center. I'm just going to come to this side. And as we do that, take the palms, bring them to your heart center, sit nice and tall. We're going to sweep these arms back up to the sky. Get that nice big reach. We're going to fold forward, Uttanasana, leaving out that chair. Take a nice half lift as we lengthen. And then from here, we're going to step that left foot back nice and long. Finding that lunge. We're going to bring that left heel down onto the earth. So as we do, the toes open up. Find that energy from that back leg and that energy from that front leg. Stay with it. Take that nice exhale, lengthening you and leading with this left arm. We're going to open up and find warrior two. As you arrive, again, feel that knee, that knee is over that ankle and the same direction as the toes. That back foot, feel all this energy drawing up and reaching to the crown of the head. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale, maybe a little lower. Lift the pelvic floor. 1 more breath. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, take that right leg and begin to reach it long, getting even more energy as you lift out of the earth through the center line to the crown of the head. Take a breath. And then slow. Back hand finds that back thigh. That right hand turns up. Reverse by reaching long. So really getting out of the hips. Reverse triangle. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Relax the shoulders, but get that reach. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 1 more breath. Inhale. And then keep those legs. Begin to take the arms back to that T. Reach forward a little bit with that front hand. Lift the belly and slide into that Uttika Trikonasana. Opening up the front of the body. Left arm to the sky. Focus. Notice where you want to collapse and lift out of that space. Opening up the heart. Good. Yes, focus. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Bending that right knee, moving back towards that warrior two. Exhale. Take a nice inhale. And then cartwheel the hands through, coming to that lunge. But we're going to take and open up that right foot. Get that right knee. I'm going to turn back here. Easier this side. That right knee kind of drawing to that right shoulder, that left leg long. Take a breath, inhale. And you can always bring that left knee down. And you can always, if you have the space, let the forearms come down onto the earth or slide a prop in, bringing the forearms down onto that, or none of the above. It doesn't matter. Trying to keep that knee drawn in. Good. Feel the breath, feel the effort. There's effort in this shape for sure. Good. 1 more breath. Love it. And then slowly, wherever you are, we're just bringing those hands back down onto the earth. Good. We're going to lift that left knee. And this time, instead of stepping forward, we're going to step back. Downward facing dog. Feel the warmth in your body. And just push out of the earth, lengthen the spine, spread the sit bones, melt down into the heels. Inhale, come through to that plank. Now pause for a minute, just a little bit more energy here, a little bit more effort. We're gonna come into a side plank to the left. So that right hand comes underneath us and a little bit more to the center of the mat. Those heels roll to the right, and you can stack the feet or heel to toe, open up, lift the side body, and you can also bring that bottom knee down. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, maybe that arm reaches long. Take another breath, inhale. Beautiful, exhale to that plank, right? Take a breath, just a little bit more, and then take the heels to the left, toes to the right, finding that plank, that side plank, and inhale, and exhale. Lots of energy in the legs and the side of the waist. One more breath. Inhale and exhale to that plank. Woo. Take a nice inhale. I'm going to bring my knees down and lower down all the way because I'm getting tired. Beautiful. And then just relax there. Make a little cushion with the hands. Let that forehead melt. Let the legs and lower back relax as much as possible. Just take the breath into the back of the neck and shoulders. Let the heart rate slow a little bit. Smile that you've been able to carve out this time in your day for you. One more breath. Perfect. From here, we're going to just take and lift up a little bit. Coming into Sphinx pose. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Palms down, forearms down on the earth. We're going to push the tops of the feet down into the earth. Lift the belly up and open up that chest. Let that head kind of reach over the neck, right? So we're not here. That Sphinx, nice and upright. Good, one more breath. Palms pushing down, taking that heart forward. And then lower down here. Get a little break there. Re-lengthening the spine. One more breath. So from here, we're going to come taking this left forearm underneath our chest a little bit. And then we're going to bend this right knee. And as we do, we're going to reach around with that right hand. So you can always kind of wrap it around the foot from the outside, or you can always take and wrap it around to the inside. I want you to just lift up, draw the belly up, draw that heel down towards your sit bone. Nothing forceful. You can always open up the chest as well. Hi, kitten. Of course you want to come in right now. Good. One more breath. Opening up the chest, a little bit of that twist as you stack the shoulders, not that you can see. Good. And then release that foot. Slowly just lower back down. So get that length into the spine. Should feel good. Good. And then from here, other side. So that right forearm kind of comes down onto the earth. Again, you can play with this area here so that it takes care of your body. Bend that left knee. Reach around with that left hand, finding either maybe the outside of the foot or the inside. Lift the belly, draw the heel in, and open up. And be really mindful. This is my much tighter side. My shoulders a little stiffer, so nothing forceful. Good, and another breath. And then slowly releasing, coming back down. So important to take care of you, right? Take this whole practice, make it about you. Melting back down into the earth, getting that nice length into the spine. 2 more breaths here. Where can you let go? 1 more breath. And then slowly, it's going to feel so good. We're just going to roll over from our bellies to our backs. So as you do that, just take your time. Let that nice spine be long, that lower back onto the earth. Just rock the knees a little bit side to side. Really good. 1 more breath, just a gentle windshield wiper of the legs. From here, we're going to just take these knees, we're going to draw them into our chest, giving them a nice hug. Open the knees a little bit wider so that lower back, I want the belly button to draw to the spine and the spine down to the earth. And as you do, just let these knees wrap around. Toes can kind of come together like a child's pose on your back. From here, if you like, we're going to move into that happy baby. So that can be hands behind the knees, hands towards the ankles, hands to the outside of the feet, or I like that little extra inch of the toes, yogi toe lock again. I'm going to take that and then allow that back again. Melt to the earth, inner thighs open, the ankles over the knees. And those feet kind of flexing to the sky. Take your breath. You can always rock a little bit. Nice. And then from here, just take that right leg, extend it slightly out to the side as you kind of draw that left knee down a little bit more. Notice the core, notice the balance. You might find you start rolling into it. See if you can find that balance. And then bring that right knee, bend that right knee again, and extend that left leg out to the side. Again, get that core, get that balance, open up the heart. Good, and another breath. Now from here, bend that left knee, come back into that happy baby. And again, take that breath. From here, we're going to take, if you can, maybe take the hands to that yogi toe lock or behind the legs. Whatever it is, we're going to take these legs and kind of reach them up to the sky without kind of rounding out of it with that lower back down onto the earth, right? So wherever it is, I just happen to have practiced already 2 additional times today, so I have a little bit more space into the back of my legs and body. If you asked me to do this in the morning, this would not be happening. Zip up the inner thighs wherever you are so the hands can be here or here, the legs a little bit more bent, whatever it is for you. Stay with it. It's also an inversion. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Draw the knees back into your chest. Should feel good. Hello, kitten. Good. Now from here, we're going to just take this into a twist. We're going to take these knees, draw them over to the left or the right. It's really up to you. That right arm comes out to that T. Good. As the knees melt over to the side. So that same energy we kept finding through our practice here. The heart opening, the chest opening. Just relax into it. Gaze might go over those extended fingertips. Belly button drawing in, kind of opening up this whole heart. And there's that option. You might take that top leg, extend it out if you like. You might even find the outer edge of the foot. I don't even know if you can see my legs. Good. Big stretch into that outer edge, my kitten, of that right leg. Good. One more breath here. If that leg is extended, draw it back in and slowly bringing the legs back into your chest, coming back, kind of finding that balance of the spine. Knees come back in. I'm going to move away from the wall. And then from here, taking this into a twist other direction. So I'm going to the right. Maybe you're going the opposite of whatever you did last time. And as you do this twist, just feel that nice energy, navel drawing in and up as you open your chest, and maybe take that opposite arm out to that T. Gaze might be over the fingertips. And just breathe into it and breathe out of it. Take your time. Focus the mind still just a little bit more into the breath, into this lovely practice as you release the day. Good. One more breath here. And then staying with this twist, if you like, you can always take that top leg and extend it out. Maybe the hand finds the edge of the foot. Maybe it's the edge of the thigh or calf, whatever it is for you. You don't have to take it at, you can not take it at all as well. It's a big stretch to the outer edge of that thigh. Good. Take your breath. One more breath wherever you are. And then slowly, as you release, drawing that left knee back into the chest. And let that right knee come back in. Just massage a little bit. Nice. And then from here, let the soles of the feet come down onto the earth. And let those feet be underneath the knees somewhat. Again, I don't want to stress your knees, but just so they're not out in front, a little bit more underneath the knees. And just a nice kind of release of the lower back and the front of the body. Push down into the soles of the feet, draw the belly button in, and lift up into this bridge pose. As you do, just keep that heart center open. Take another breath here. Find a nice inhale. And then just gently roll your spine all the way down. Should feel good. Exhaling. Yeah, it feels nice. Just let that body, that spine relax into the earth. And then ever so slowly extending the legs to the far corners of the mat. If you have a towel or a blanket, you can slide that behind the knees, underneath the knees, the backs of the knees. You might cover yourself up. Take a breath here. Inhale. And let the hips, knees, and ankles open up. Let that heart open as you exhale out. And just let yourself go here. Let the day go. Just feel your body as you move into this evening. Inhales and exhales. Soft, fluid breath. Follow the breath. Just listen for the breath. Just a few more moments. Just give yourself this time. And as you slowly begin to roll yourself over to your side. And just allow yourself to pause there into this moment, into this place of fetal position, just dropping into the goodness of your body, this goodness of this practice. And then from here, just allow yourself to roll up, finding your seat. And just find that spine nice and long, the shoulders melt down away from your ears. Honoring yourself, honoring this practice, allowing yourself to move with loving kindness into your evening, gentleness, sweetness. Bring these palms together at your heart center, bowing in, honoring yourself. Take an inhale as you lift your head. Exhale out through the mouth. And inhale for Om. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much.